This week in Tesla, got a ton of stuff.
Nothing happened, right, Mark? Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
But I'm just going to focus on one big event, and that, of course, was the Joe Rogan Podcast. Third time that Elon was on the show. This time he went for almost 3.5 hours of discussion. Had to break it up so I could listen to it 3 times, so because it was a long one. But some of the things he touched upon was that Elon apparently has approached the Biden administration about getting a carbon tax applied, and apparently the Biden administration believes that's a hill too tall to take at this particular point in time. They don't think they can do that. Although there's some great advantages to applying a carbon tax, they're not interested at this particular point. Their plates are full, and they don't believe that could be done in the time that they have allotted. Another point of interest is that next-gen Roadster that's going to be coming out shortly is apparently going to hover. So when we talk about flying cars, that's the start of it. They're going to have a Roadster with a SpaceX package that will hover about 3 feet off the ground. Of course, safety is a concern. And there is going to be some, certainly some engineering that's going to be required, but using cold gas thrusters, apparently that is where the Roadster is heading with the SpaceX package.
I wonder if he's just tired of hearing people ask, where's my flying car? It's right here. Give me $250,000. Sorry, more.
Yeah, more.
Hang on. Is it April 1st?
No.
Nope. It's not April 1st.
It should be.
It's not the first time he said it either, so I think he's trying.
Yeah, I think that's going to be available.
That shit's funny when you're really high, but otherwise,
he wasn't really high
smoking
this
on the
time.
show.
Arguably drunk, but not really high.
Yeah. So the question then is that going to be regulated by NHTSA or FAA?
No.
Both.
No, it's not going to be FAA. It's not going to be FAA for sure. Not that it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly like that. It's
not for long.
It's just going to be the beginning of it. Next, he talked a little bit about the Cybertruck and Austin, Texas factory. Apparently, there is going to be pickups at the factory, so you can order your truck, drive it off the lot, and into the sunset, the Texas sunset, as it is. That is going to be available.
Except there's no power to charge it in Texas.
Oh,
Well, the SpaceX factory and presumably the Tesla factory will have batteries and solar because that's how they were able to actually do their business today.
I am sure you will be leaving the factory with a full charge.
That too.
Right.
I am sure. Next,
Just
talk a little bit
more
about
than 300 miles away.
Next, they talked a little bit about the Model S Plaid and its amazing figures of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.96 seconds that it's already been timed at. So the Plaid that's going to be coming out in a month or so is going to, I guess that's summer. It's going to be having this top speed that only the Roadster was supposed to have, but now this four-door sedan is going to have that same speed. So we don't know what the top speed of the Roadster will be. It'll just be better. So we'll have to wait for that. Semi. Another piece of information about the 300-mile Semi. Apparently, it's going to come with a 500 kilowatt battery. And that number is a bit lower than what most experts were expecting for 300 miles of range in a Semi pulling a full-size trailer with 80,000 pounds. This revelation was made talking about how efficient they're getting with the drivetrains, the battery packs, and the storage on board. So this is kind of surprising that they're getting away with less batteries to get the same mileage that they had promised a couple of years ago. There will be another version of the vehicle that will have a 500-mile range and obviously a larger battery, but no information was given on that during the show. And go ahead, Paul.
I was just say, did they say how much the battery pack weighs?
They did not get into a weight, no. But that could probably be found out because, of course, the Model S has 100 kilowatt battery pack. So if you found out the weight of that on the Tesla website somehow, you could just times it by 5 and know what it will be.
Times 5 minus some of the shell material.
Yeah. And finally, Elon talked a little bit about the, I guess, the difference of opinion between him and Bill Gates about the semi, about Bill saying that the vehicle will not work. You can't pull that type of a weight. You can't have that size of a battery and be effective. Elon's kind of perplexed at that because, of course, he's been working on the project for a couple of years now. He knows it's going to work. They're going to start manufacturing these vehicles this year. When asked why does Bill think differently, the only explanation that Elon had was that Bill's not operating with all the information at his fingertips. He's talking about something that he has not explored in any great detail, Elon believes. And then another little bit of information about Bill Gates. Elon has apparently been told that Bill has been shorting Tesla stock.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's been being told this by others. And the question is why? We don't know. But when that show went out, the next day, Bill was doing an interview and went out of his way to praise Elon and the strides that Tesla has taken towards pushing the country in a greener direction. So not really sure what this is all about, but there's some stirring of the pot between Bill and Elon, and it seems to be continuing. So we'll have to see if more breaks on that story. And if you would like to keep up with more Tesla news, you can follow us at the Tesla Life on Twitter, or you can also subscribe to the Tesla Life show on YouTube.